What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back. Except for I'm not back with another read. I'm back with a smoke session to talk to y'all. I just got a little bitty, itty bitty, tiny ass blunt. I'm finna do a reading in like 20 minutes, so I got like 15 to film this video because I also have to get ready for my reading. But yeah, y'all, I'm talking real fast. I'm in a rush. I need to slow myself down because I'm not in a rush. I'm not. Okay. Okay, so today's video is going to be You Are Enough Women, even if you aren't a woman, but mainly kind of for women. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Cheers. So what even kind of made me want to talk about this and stuff was the fact that of kind of what I'm going through, what people are going through, a combination of, because I want to do a video about the Jada and Will situation, but I'm kind of getting all my facts together. I'm watching old interviews with them. I'm watching their body language. I'm doing my research. I'm trying to see how I perceive their relationship, and then I'm going to do a video about it. Jada and Will's relationship from a spiritual perspective. Anyway, coming into the conclusion, I just realized like women are expected to be everything. Women are expected to bear the children, to take care of the home. If you come to a woman's house, you expecting her house to be nice. Like automatically you're expecting it. With the man, you give him the leeway of being like, I don't know how it's gonna look in here. We expected to have beautiful bodies. We're expected to have our hair done, have our nails done, and still work. Still work. You know, we expected to take care of the kids, make sure the house clean. If we have a man, make sure that he's taken care of sexually, and then still go to work the next day. 222, thank you, and masters. We are expected to not nag, not have expectations. You know, we are, it's just crazy. Like, we are looked at as so crazy. Like, women, I'm not gonna lie, women are a little bit toxic. Like, we are very emotional creatures, and I feel like a lot of the time it's looked at as bad or toxic. Like, we not toxic. Maybe we just showing our emotions. Like, maybe we just have been through a lot. I feel like women have so much in our DNA. Even if you think, especially melanated women, even if you think about the slaves and shit, like, I feel like women was really keeping a man, like, you know, just calm down, just keep it cool, like, do this, do that, like, bearing these children, cleaning up their wounds after they getting whipped and shit, like, leading them to motherfucking where the fuck they had to go. Like, I feel like women have always just bared a lot, like, a lot. Even if you think about in the Bible and shit, like, Eve is looked at as, like, I don't remember what the story is, but it's something about an apple and shit. Like, I feel like Eve was blamed for the shit. Like, women have been oppressed forever, you know, and I feel like women are supposed to be protected. I feel like that is the masculine role, the protector. You know, and I feel like before, when I thought about marriage and shit, I never thought about the fact that I want to marry a man who is ready to be my husband. Like, you know, because I'm manifesting a husband. As y'all know, I'm on my journey. If you haven't tuned into how I manifested my husband / twin flame videos, I'll leave a link in the description box below. However, I feel like just in the last couple months, I've realized that marriage, commitment, all of that really takes two whole ass people, two people who are healing themselves, two people who are continuously finding pieces to themselves, because you cannot be a wife if you are not a woman first. Like, if you don't stand in who you are first, there's no way you can be a wife. Because I feel like in in these times, it's so easy for women to feel like they gotta just give in to a man to be a ride or die, or do whatever, sacrifice themselves. Like, I feel like there's a period in time, a chapter in your life where you become afraid. You become afraid to lose love. You become afraid to lose friends, family, connections with people. Trauma teaches you to be afraid. Or at least that's what we think. That's what happens. So it's like we go through the trauma of being hurt and somebody leaving us because we did something wrong, or because we feel like we did something wrong, or because we wasn't what somebody wanted. And then, you think about what you don't want somebody to do to you. So you try to appease them. If you get in a relationship and you with a man and you constantly working out or something, and you wasn't working out before, it's like, damn, okay, I'm working out to appease my man. Like, I want to look good for my man, right? Like, women just naturally be like, okay, I want to look good for my man. But we don't see men in the gym 24/7 working out for us. Being what we need. It's like, as men expect women to be all of these things, and then I feel like we look at them and we don't have those same expectations of them. We want a man who's in the gym. We want a man who's spiritual. We want a man who cooks. We want a man who cleans. We want a man who also has a job. We want a man who can provide. Because you come into a marriage and it's like, okay, if I'm doing all of this at home and making sure that we good, and I'm working and doing all of this, can you take some stress off of me when it comes to finances? Or maybe I shouldn't have to cook if I'm working all the time, or maybe I shouldn't always have to clean. I feel like we as women never really feel enough. And I was just feeling like this. I was writing in my book, I'm writing a couple's memoir about kind of like what it takes to be in a relationship, and I'm also going to do a smoke session about unconditional love and what real love is. So if you guys would like to see that one, leave a comment in the description box below. Just wait on it, sis, it's coming. But yeah, so I was just writing in my book and I was going over some of my faults and how I could show up better, and all of these things, and those things are important that I recognize those, but also it took me looking at those things to be like, but these problems stemmed from something. Everything that I felt I could have done better, I noticed that, okay, it was something in the relationship that needed to be addressed. It was something that needed to be handled, so we handled it. My nagging doesn't just come from nowhere. Even if it's coming from trauma or something like that, you put that on your partner, that becomes your partner's job. So you shouldn't feel not enough for having trauma. You shouldn't feel like, oh, I'm not enough because I'm not always able to clean the house. Sometimes the house be dirty. He come home from work to a dirty house. So what? Then he can clean that shit up. Like, what you mean? You taking care of the kids is a job in itself. And if you don't have kids, just being a woman, just being who you are, just going out into the world, it's pressure. And not saying that men don't feel pressure, because they have their own different kind of pressure. They have their own different set of expectations of what a man should be. But I feel like it's less looked at as they have to be that. It's like a commodity to find a good ass man. It's like, not a commodity. It's like, it's rare to find a good man. It's looked at like, oh, you're a gem. But I feel like for women, and I'm not saying it for all women, because everybody has trauma. Everybody is going through something. Everybody. But I feel like it's really, really easy to find a woman who is everything within herself. It's very, very easy. What's hard is finding a woman who knows that she is everything within herself. That's what's really, really hard, because I think we don't be recognizing it. Like, even me, sometimes it really takes me doing these videos and taking a step back, or maybe writing in my book, or just talking to myself, or, you know, whatever, talking to God. It takes me talking to myself to kind of step into what I know to be true. Because sometimes, like, when I don't clean the house, I be so hard on myself, like, damn, like, the garbage stank, I need to take this shit out, like, I didn't work today, or I didn't clean off the mirror, I didn't get all the dishes done, even if I got majority of them done. Or it be like little shit that you tell yourself that it was wrong, or you tell yourself it was bad, or you be hard on yourself about. And it's kind of like, how come it's not the first thing in our mind to just say, I'm enough and I did a good job today? Especially as women. Especially as women. And that's not to say that men aren't important, but we're talking about women. And we're talking about women. You know, I feel like, really, without queens, without the goddesses of the world, there will be no men. You know, men are so looked up at. They are in such power. In order to be the president, you have to have a wife. That's a requirement. You have to be married. You have to know how to take care of a woman, how to provide for her. That is in the requirements of being a president, of being a leader. You have to have a wife. In order to be a leader, you have to have a wife. What does that say? What does that say? I would never say a man is nothing without a woman, but to step into that form of manhood, to be able to provide for someone else, to step into that role as a provider, as a protector, not only protecting that person's spirit, not only protecting that person's mind, not only protecting that person's body, but also their heart, keeping them from heartbreak, keeping them from sadness. You know, like, not saying that it's never gonna happen, but that's the role of a man, to me. To me. These are my opinions. This is my videos. It's like, you know, that's how I feel. That's your role. My role is the nurturer. I plant these seeds. I watch them grow. I'm planting a seed in you because I'm teaching you how to be a provider. I'm showing you what it takes to provide for me and this family. So I have to be whole within myself to be able to teach you how to love me. I gotta love myself first. So I feel like, I used to believe that we had to meet in the middle, but nah, I feel like the woman has to be a little bit ahead of her man. Like, that's how it has to be. The woman leads from the back, and that's period. I'm gonna let my man go in the front so he can make sure I'm straight. But you best believe, baby, he protected, he's safe, he good. I'm watching all corners. I know exactly what's going on. That's what they say. Moms got eyes in the back of their head, because guess what? We watching from the back, so we gotta be able to watch our back too. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We bear children. Do you know how much of a responsibility that is? Do you know how much God believes in us to know that we can do that? How much belief and strength that God knows that we have to be able to be like, women can do that. Don't we say God don't give us nothing we can't handle? God gave us a vagina, a period. Because we go through so much monthly, we got to get that up out of us. Monthly, God wants us to feel our emotions so we can be strong. Niggas, they don't got to feel that shit. They can ignore all their life. Women, we gonna feel that shit every month. You're not gonna ignore your pain, but you gonna feel this shit. And if you don't, I'm gonna give you PCOS. I'm gonna make you feel it even more. Bitch, what? God said, oh, bitch, you gonna be strong. Bitch, you gonna feel your emotions, because that's what I gave them to you for. But you're gonna know that you're strong. You're gonna feel every month that you can get through some shit, even when blood is motherfucking pouring out of you. Even when you can't motherfucking move, when you nauseous as a motherfucker, quivering, shaking. God said, bitches, y'all strong enough. And I don't mean to call y'all bitches, but God said, females, women, goddesses, y'all got this. You know? And it's so hard. It be so hard to see stuff like that. Like, it be so hard to be like, damn, like, you right. Like, I really got this. I got this. But, man, the belief in God, the belief in self, knowing that you are enough, that's a powerful motherfucking drug, bitch. That shit, that, I feel like I be on a high just when I'm in these modes, when I'm in my self-belief and I'm in my ritual of talking to God and really allowing God to deliver her guidance into me and her love into me, like her reflection into me of herself. That makes me know that if I got that in me, I'm great. I'm doing great. God made me. I'm doing great. When I talk to God, I be like, okay, God, you put it on my heart to talk to you right now, so that means you paying attention. You paying attention. Not that you don't be paying attention, but right now you alert. You hear me. Because if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have even been driven to talk to you right now. So you hear me. You know exactly what I'm saying. I feel like you done called my attention. Actually, I'm in your office. What's up? What you got to say to me? What you need me to know? What you trying to get me to express out my mouth that you done already gave me in my mind? You know? And I feel like it's so important. Like, I really want to do this video about unconditional love. Like, and I want to do it today while it's fresh on my heart. Because, man, I feel like in order to love somebody unconditionally, you really got to know that no matter what your faults are, you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be taken care of. You deserve to be showered in whatever your love language is, whether it's affection, affirmations, quality time, money, shit, getting your ass pregnant with plenty babies, marriage, proposal, whatever it is. Like, you gotta really, really love yourself a different type of way to forgive yourself, no matter what, and to forgive yourself enough to know that, look, I deserve to be loved no matter what. If I go to war with you, you gotta go to war with me. Whether it's with your mama, your daddy, your sister, your best friend, her uncle, her cousin who ain't respecting you, they brothers, they sisters, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, mama, daddy, motherfuckers on the street, whoever. Owning your respect, getting your respect, knowing that you deserve respect, knowing that you deserve respect enough to be forgiven for any faults that you have made. Love other people enough, have compassion enough for other women, for other people, even for men. Like, I don't want to just keep excluding them because men go through shit too, but it's like, damn, as women, I feel like we just, if women came together, I don't think y'all understand how powerful this shit'd be. Like, that's why it's not like that. Imagine if all the motherfucking black people came together. That's why they oppressed us, because motherfuckers wouldn't like that shit. We will be a motherfucking force, bitch, to be reckoned with. I feel like if you black in this lifetime, you are chosen. You were one of the first motherfucker balls of energy that was made of mud. You were one of the first ones. And God is rewarding you with that. This is our strength. This is our armor. We go through everything. As black individuals, we go through everything. And as mothers, as women, we got to bear all of this. We got to bear the burdens for all of it, because we raised this, we birthed this. I feel like humans come from mud. We was made of mud. We black. The sun is shining. We black. We tan. People, we black. Humans, we black. We black. So to be black in this lifetime is a gift. That's why we go through so much shit, because God like y'all can. Because y'all are enough. Because y'all strong enough to get through it, to deal with it. That's why we don't understand. We never understand the motherfucking struggle when we going through that shit. But just, I feel like it's so important to be like, damn, God, I feel like if you putting me all through all of this, I gotta be getting prepared for something. I gotta be in a position of being set up for something. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest and completely vulnerable. I'm going through a lot with this corona shit, like with finances, spirituality, trying to figure out my avenue, trying to figure out like, why is God sitting me down? Why is this happening in the world? What's happening? Needing to have the motivation to work, getting money, being able to pay my bills, being able to live life. Like, everybody is struggling right now. And it took a lot of sitting down with myself to be like, damn, God must feel like us humans are real life ready for the next chapter, ready for the new age of Aquarius. We ready to walk into newness. We are ready as a world, as humans. Because God's sitting us down. God is preparing us. We can prepare for something. This struggle is not happening for no reason. We are worthy of it. We dealing with it, as y'all can see. And the shit that I'm going through, this shit light. I feel like I done been through worse. And I feel like God just telling me, like, it's time. Don't fall short on yourself. Don't get weak. Don't stop believing in yourself. Let me show you your strength one more time so I can prove to you, you got this. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. No matter what you're going through right now, no matter what's happening in your world, no matter what your reality look like, the world that you see yourself having in your head is yours, baby. It's yours. God already told you it was yours. That's why you know it's yours. That's why you had that thought. That's why you had that idea. It's on you to make that happen. It's on you to accept this struggle right now. I accept, God, I accept it. I received this struggle, but I received this strength. And I receive this power that is being instilled within me. Like, I receive it. I have it. It's mine. And I mean that from the depths of my soul. And because I mean it and because I know it, it's mine. Whatever y'all want, whatever y'all trying to bring into fruition, is here. I see it for y'all. I see it. I know. I keep being drawn to my shadow because I'm healing her. I notice her. I see her. She's not invisible to me. She's not darkness to me. She me. And a bigger version of me too, because when you're looking at your shadow, it's amplified. It's bigger than who you really are. Your trauma makes you you. You ever think about that? I'm going to leave y'all there. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a good one to me. Like, I'm going to smoke and rewatch this shit back. For real. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a tea by me. I have my waist beads on, but I can't show y'all because I don't got no jaw. I don't got no pennies. I don't got no pants on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am taking personal readings. You guys can cash at me at money sign CapriceCooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at CapriceCooks@icloud.com. Alright? I'm out of here.